All right, so we have update info coming for, I think it's 2 days from now. So let's pull this tweet up. But essentially, I made a video on Mahito recently, the Mahito powerful enemy battle. And here we are for the first one. So Mahito, I'm pretty sure, was the second one. And right now, we have the powerful, I guess they say, formidable battle, Imaginary Realm versus ESO and Kechizu event preview. The limited time formidable battle will be available in the Imaginary Realm event, where we could get things like Phantom Medals, which is going to be very good to prep us for the initial release of Green Mahito. Okay, next up, it's going to be from the 17th to the 23rd, which feels very short. 7 days to me is not much, right? It really is not much. If we look, I mean, we could check JP, but it's probably longer. I think Mahito's is still there. Is it? It's still, oh no, it ended. Okay, it ended. But I don't know, maybe we could pull it up in announcements, but I really do feel like 7 days feels very short, no matter what. I mean, obviously they have to cycle through a lot of events. Probably we're gonna get Mahito's way earlier at this point. And it's still weird to me, right? It is still weird to me, but we will check to see when exactly the dates were for this right here. I apologize for how glitchy it is. That's just JP with VPNs. So it was from the 6th to the 12th. Okay. All right. I think that's two sets though. There's 2 sets of dates. So the first set is the holding. Okay, that's reward. So yeah, it was 1 week. Okay. I guess it's just me. So it's only out for a week. All right. So let's go over this. All right. We got ESO versus Kechizu and Kechizu, sorry. And this is for a week. All right. We could see it's up here, right? It's up here. It's the first one we got. Now, after this, we have the, well, we basically do anything. Literally use AP anywhere. And I'm pretty sure it's a 1 for 1. Or it's a 1 for 10. I'm not sure the exact conversion. But you get the same, well, the stamina looks similar. But it's the red instead of purple, right? And you can use this in the Imaginary Realm. Okay. Now, next up, you're going to get the, well, it shows it again. And then here, you get to fight up to Extreme 1, okay? I don't think they're going to have SP battles. It doesn't seem like we're going to have SP battles. Yeah, it seems like it's no SP battles. And then finally, we have this. So in here, we could see a couple things. We could see, I think that's 150 Phantom Medals in total, which is interesting, but it seems like it's a bit off. Something about it looks off, because it's like the same amount. Right, so I think it's just there for show, but I think we should be getting 150. Now it shows cubes. Here we can see 200, and that's about it. That's really important. There is titles, which are cool, but why is it the Hanami one? Why is it showing the Hanami one? It's a bit weird. Okay, whatever. No comment, but that's not. I don't think we're getting a Hanami one for ESO and Kechizu because there's a Hanami powerful enemy battle. So anyway, that is basically the main details, but there's a lot of other things we have to talk about. First of all, let's talk a bit about the rewards we're getting in total. So we could see what sold out in the exchange shop for Mahito, because it should be rather similar stuff, right? And here it is. Okay, I would like to say it's in the event, which would be, which one? This one? Nope, wrong one. It's the other one. Pretty sure. This one? Nope. Okay, there's too many shops. Let me just go into the actual event. The worst part is just switching tabs is so glitchy with the VPN on. It's actually rough. But if we go in here and we check the exchange shop. Yep, sick. Okay, we check the exchange shop and we see, right, a couple different things. We see the recollection bit, which I don't think ESO and Kechizu's had. No, it did not. So the first one didn't have any. Now, besides that, we also, there is the Phantom Medals, which it seems like it keeps on going up. I don't think, yeah, so it's basically, you could get a total of 150 of those. Then you were able to get some skill mats and then some tickets, which I don't think, they might not have. I don't know if they're going to have that on global, but we'll see. I mean, it's just extra, right? But the Phantom Medals is definitely one of the biggest pickups, because able to get 150 of these, I mean, that's a 10th of an SSR unit, guys. You just grind that for free, basically. It's extra. It's this. These coins are literally just extra, okay? And then you put that alongside this, which I think will not be there. But if it is, this could be huge, right? Is it going to allow me? Yeah, okay. So you could get a good amount of cubes, right? The last stage is 500, but in total, I think it gives 1,500. So 100, 600, 700, 850. 1,000, 1,500, which is pretty good. Okay, I mean, I take that. I would. But I don't even know if they're going to have that part. But still, it is part of it. Okay, now SP battles I think come later. But basically, you put certain buffs on the enemy and then it gets harder, higher rank. With a higher rank, you get more rewards is basically how that part is working out. Okay, so now we have to check the update in total. And then we'll finish off by talking about what's coming after ESO and Kichizu 3 days later. So this part is pretty simple. We are getting the powerful enemy battle, and with it, we're getting the pickup gacha Fraternal Bond, which is just the two very good alts, recollection bits for alts, right? Because these recollection bits, we already know non-standard, okay? Non-standard is very good, right? Very, very good, and has stayed relevant to this day. And the other one, especially now, is gaining a lot of relevancy, but let's talk about why exactly. And it's mainly because of this, right? Because you could put this on someone like Itadori. He's performing a bunch of crits. So if ever he does an attack, well, he's still going to get an extra 200 alt gauge. And then his ult, boom. Just like that, right? So this one is also very good for now and in the future. But the only thing to consider is that we're going to get 10 free pulls for this, okay? Obviously, that's great. I actually think that's really good for people. Because if you do get it featured, right, that's good. Now, maybe it's not going to be that, but considering there's a gacha coming out on the 17th with ESO and Kechizu, and they haven't revealed it yet, if they show any more info by the time this video is uploaded in 2 hours and a half, I'm going to be pissed. Very pissed. But I would definitely say that it's good to have a free multi on this banner for people who haven't gotten on standard or like-minded sisters. Right? I think it's just a nice little addition. Honestly, it's fine. It's fine to me. But overall, powerful enemy battles is what I wanted. But now, we are officially at the end of February already. We are now 2 months ahead. 2 months almost, right? We are getting to this point, right? And we're missing combo. So I guess we're February 20th, which is still crazy. But what I have to say to that is this. So we see that in announcements, right? In announcements, we are going to be guaranteed getting Nobara on the 20th. Okay, because on the 20th, it is the For Whom the Heart Beats gacha, right? And that is Nobara's, because you can see here, For Whom the Heart Cry. So basically, it was just, does the heart cry, right? It's this one. It's Nobara, right? It's just a different translation. But we are going to be getting Nobara on the 20th, right? Which is very important. Also, something else that shows its recollection bit. This one's only out for 6 days, same as ESO KECHIZU, where this one is out for 2 weeks. Oh wait, that actually tells us which ones are the important ones. Because this is out to the 22nd, which is a bit shorter, 11 days. This is 7. This is 20. This is 11, or 13. And this is 7. So this one's probably going to be a very weak banner, the last one. But yeah, so Nobara coming out is quite interesting. We are pretty much following it verbatim. I mean, besides Kamo, so I don't know what's happening with Kamo. But that means we're going to trickle into this, and we are basically, at one point, we're going to get Hanami very soon. I feel like early January we could get Hanami, right? It was better on JP because it was a month apart, but here it's going to be like 2 weeks apart. But still, I mean, because they're short, it's fine in my opinion. It is fine. Honestly, what I would have liked is if the buffs for like Mekamaru, right? For Toto, for Panda would have been there on launch of these units, because having to wait a bit to have these units actually be very relevant, especially Mekamaru, kinda sucks. It does suck. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say. Just wanted to talk about the fact that Nobara is coming out, right? And that we're getting powerful enemy battle, or the imaginary realm. I'll start calling it the imaginary realm, and it's going to be giving us some cubes, some other stuff, and that's essentially it. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think. Have a great day or night. Bye-bye.